and gentlemen, it's that time again. It is LFC Madness 4. I am the podcast host and the LFC ring announcer going into the May 13th bout and fights live from Las Vegas, Nevada, FSW Arena. And as always, joining me is the coach of the black team, the one and only player, Leon Hayden. How you feeling, man? We're back for more.
Man, look at this LFC Madness 4. Hey, we just keep it pushing. I'm excited to be here. It's good to be back. Good to be here with Mike Larkin. Let's talk about some of these fights because, you know, I'm always recruiting. I'm always looking for the next best thing. I always want to leg up on Joel and Audrey Monique. And, hey, I'm here. I showed up. So let's do this.
Bro, we are always shining, we are always grinding, and we are always hustling. Every day we hustling. What? And who's hustling is these ladies who are going to become the finalists for LFC Madness 4 at the next LFC 36 Booty Camp 4 event in Las Vegas, Nevada. Let's start with our first bout here, Leon. It is the muscle MILF herself, Miss Susan K, taking on Victoria Cat, all the way from Canada. Now let's talk about Susan K here, man. Bodybuilder.
Wait. Did you say muscle milk?
Muscle MILF, MILF, like MILF, like Stifler's mom MILF, not MILF.
Whoa. That's not even, look, this Premier Protein is not even muscle milk. Oh, the muscle MILF.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, let's talk about Susan K. First of all, Mike, have you seen her Instagram?
I have, both of them.
Yo, this chick is jacked. I really hope she goes far. Because I'm a little afraid of her. I'm not gonna lie. Like, her pictures, her every muscle. She got muscles on top of muscles, Mike. And there's always an issue when you have that for anybody that she may face. Susan K, awesome, elite power lifter. She's super strong, and as you pointed out, apparently the mother of all MILFs.
Forget about Jennifer Coolidge, man. Forget about that. Forget Stifler's mom. We're talking about the muscle MILF Susan K. I mean, dude, bodybuilder. She just got her IFBB pro card, sessions wrestler. She's doing her thing for Women's Athletes on Fire, Jenny's event, Jennifer Thomas. My goodness gracious. This woman is all over the place, and she is one to look out for, but I would not sleep on her opponent, Miss Victoria.
Yeah, she's from Canada, right? Yeah, it says BJJ athlete, striker, sex worker. That'll maybe help her get some votes. But she says she's always out to have a good ass time, not like good ass time. Look, I really, I don't know. I mean, you put her up against someone like Susan K, but I've seen in the past when you have someone that's big, someone that's bulky, that's strong, sometimes the bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Very true, but I think from a Victoria Cat standpoint, this is not the first time that we've seen Miss Victoria Cat in LFC Madness. She was in the original LFC Madness, and how apropos in round 2, Leon, because she did lose in round 2 against Shakira Sosa back in the day for the first LFC Madness. And now she's back for a little redemption-ski, and she is ready to take the LFC world on fire, showcase that voluptuosity factor, get in the ring, strike kicks, and a whole lot of loving. She's looking for a good time, and a good time she will have when she gets in that.
You know, here's what I respect about Victoria Cat. In the past, you know, we have a lot of fans that watch this show, and I know I've been very adamant about saying, listen, if you don't get the votes, if you don't get through, don't give up, right? Because LFC Madness is definitely not the end. I mean, it's a way to propel and skyrocket you into LFC. But Victoria Cat actually heeded my advice. So actually, in this case, she's already, you know, she has an L to her record so far. I'm pulling for the underdog. I'm taking nothing away from the muscle MILF. If she gets through, I'm definitely going to be looking at recruiting her and sniping her away from the competition. But I do have a soft spot for Victoria Cat, most definitely.
Same, and I gotta say, these two are going to go neck and neck in the LFC Madness tournament, and I can't wait to see who the victor is in just a few short days. Now, dude, we have another bout coming at you. We're talking about Fat Booty Productions. We're talking about fat bottom girls. You make the rockin' world go around. I'm talking about Savannah Fox going head to head with Natalia Sky. Let's talk about Savannah Fox here, man. Sessions wrestler, Evolve fights. She has got that voluptuosity factor. Oof, Madon, Savannah Fox.
Hey, and she's from Queens, New York. Now look, any girl, big booty girls from New York, one to watch out for. And not just that she has the voluptuous assets, if you will, but actually has been in a ring. She's been in a cage. She's had the ability to kind of display her talents. And I think that voluptuous derriere, if you will, is probably going to help her, if anything. I mean, it's going to get her the votes, but I think it may also get her a win or two.
1,000%. I mean, I'm like Frankie J and Baby Bash right here. Sugar, sugar, how you get so fly. When you look at someone so sweet but yet deadly, and one Savannah, she is one not to mess with. She ain't the lady to mess with. I feel like I'm Victoria back in the day with WWE, but no, I digress. We have Natalia Sky coming up here. Kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai. Natalia Sky is another one. Don't let that smile fool you, Leon, because she is one not to mess with as well. She's ready to strike, she's ready to kick, and she's ready to throw down.
Yeah. Look at Natalia Sky. Now she being from Iowa, not a lot to do in Iowa. It's a lot of farmland in Iowa, a lot of corn-fed, husky. You know what? Natalia Sky is tough. Like you mentioned, kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, BJJ specialist. And her Instagram shows as much. When you go in and check her out, you see that she actually is putting in the work. She is, you know, she's, I'm just looking at some of her pictures right here. She is a beauty, but she's also dangerous. And she looks like she really knows how to rock the lingerie as well. I'm excited.
It's one of those things too, man, when it comes to beauty and danger. And I mean, I look at a woman like Natalia Sky, who's doing her thing, showcasing her stuff, model, beautiful imagery. And we see that with a lot of these girls, such beautiful imagery, hence the term lingerie and Lingerie Fighting Championships. She's another one to look out for. And I'm going to say right now, she's another underdog in her own right. When you have a dominant female such as Savannah Fox, you cannot not root for the underdog, Leon.
Yeah. I mean, but you know what, though? I would say that these two, at least in height and weight, are a little bit more equally matched. I see that it looks like one is 5'5", the other Natalia Sky is 5'4". They differ in a matter of 10 pounds. It's just is the Queen of Queens taking on the Iowa Stallion. Who's coming out on top? All you know, I mean, for the fans out there, vote, put your favorite one through, and we'll see what happens.
I'm also a little biased, not going to lie, with Savannah Fox, because I'm a fellow New Yorker repping Long Island, the 631, if you will. So I'm aware about them fat booties. You know what I'm saying? The PHAT, if you will. You know what I'm saying? It's home turf for me, man.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see what happens.
Right. True. Next up, we have the Sidewinder, Miss Andre Shakti. Beautiful. All fights, ultimate surrender, BJJ specialist wrestler, and she is taking on Stacy Sadistic, the 6'4" powerhouse. Let's first talk about Andre Shakti, man. The Sidewinder, what a name,
man. A beautifully tattooed, pierced, kind of like seductress, right? I mean, she definitely has a style all to her own. Sides of the head shaved. Really seems to be into some of that kinky stuff, and ain't nothing wrong with that. As it says from her profile page, disarming sense of humor, flirtatious demeanor. She strikes me as someone that's going to get into the minds of her opponent, you know, break them down, have them second guessing, and all the while through the confusion, locks in that armbar, locks in that leg choke, locks in something. So I like this. I like the psychological game. You know, I myself try to get under Joel's skin. Audrey tries to get under mine. But it's definitely rock, paper, scissors with the three of us. But with Andre, she brings something different to the table. And I think she's going to need it, right? She's going to need it. Stacy Sadistic. 6'4". I'm 6'4", right? Lean, muscular build. I got a lean, muscular build. So basically, I'm the coach version of Stacy Sadistic. This is like sending Andre into a fight with Leon Hader. Well, I'm not 190 pounds, sorry. But anytime you got someone who's a tall glass of milk is always going to be a tall order, no pun intended, right? But just like we saw with another very tall competitor of LFC, you know what I'm talking about, from Croatia?
Oh my God, that woman, the Terry Feisty Fist London. I'm going to say this right now. One of the biggest underdog bouts in Slovakia. I got to say, first and foremost, if Terry could take that girl down, and we could see anything when it comes to Stacey Sadistic, man.
Look, here's the thing. It definitely is the case of Andre versus Goliath. 5'5", 130 pounds against 6'4", 190. We got the Battle of Baltimore versus the Seattle Seductress. So we'll see what happens. I mean, they're both new to the game, but they both seem hungry. I'm really looking forward to the psychological game. We'll see if Andre can get under Stacey's skin, but we'll see if Stacey can be sadistic. Well, this is like a, what do you call that? Peter Piper picked the pickle peppers?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we'll see how sadistic Stacey seems.
Well, let me weigh on this, Mr. Peter Piper picked the pair of peppers. Say that 5 times fast. Well, first of all, folks, as we were talking about Terry Feisty vs. London and that bout, go to the LFC YouTube because that bout is in.
Yeah.
Oh, now let me talk about Stacey Sadistic here first before I get back to the shock treatment that is Andre Shakti. Stacey Sadistic, pro dominatrix. She has the background in wrestling. So before, like we mentioned, she has her own site in transgendence. Here's what I love about her too, man. When we talk about the sadistic side of things, sometimes they say Leon hater. We all got two sides to one another. She could be sweet. She could be sadistic. Hell, she could be a goddamn sour patch, if you will. Then you have on the other side of things, we have Andre Shakti. Hit you with that shock treatment. Keep you deep down into the abyss. My goodness gracious. Don't let that smile fool you, because when it comes to these women, the Viper, the Fantastic, the Tiger, the Viperess, if you will come out of each one of these women, and they will lay it down for all the LFC fans. I'm hyped for it, man.
Hey, I'm looking to see what's about to happen. Hey, hold on, I need a snack. Tell me, what's the next match, man?
The next bout is Susanna Banana against Carrie Spectrum. You literally have
Who?
Carrie Spectrum and Susanna.
No, I'm eating a banana.
Susanna Banana. This shit is bananas. Bananas. Susanna Banana. It really is. Okay. Susanna Banana, the scrapper from the BDSM scene, the aerialist, and who's very flexible in her maneuvers, whether it be submission or what have you, whether it be on the ground game.
Yeah, she tastes good too.
You getting your potassium on right now? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. No. Look, in all seriousness, Susanna Banana, aka Susie, aka let me swallow my food. Bam. Okay. Fetish performer. You know as well as I know, fetish performers are nuts. Like, they can take pain, they can deliver pain. So don't let the name fool you, right? If anything, with someone with the name of Susanna Banana, I can imagine, all puns intended, her opponent slipping, falling on her ass, and Susie taking over. She's rough and tough, dude. She's from the BDSM scene. She's a contortionist, aerialist, not someone that you're probably gonna wrap up like a pretzel. You wrap her up like a banana, but even if you do wrap her up, she's probably not going to tap. She can take the pain, and that really is something to say from somebody who comes into this a little bit fresh and not really involved in the lingerie fighting scene. She does have skills from the fetish world that I think are going to translate well to LFC.
And you say she's so fresh. I would say Susanna Banana is so fresh and so clean. She's that outcast player. But I look at it from a stance too as well with her opponent. We have Carrie Spectrum. And no, I'm not talking about the cable network. I'm talking about Miss Carrie Spectrum, BJJ, MMA, boxing, cat fighter. My goodness gracious. She has been on the scene for a long time. And it's great to see her finally under the LFC auspices doing her thing. Give me your thing on Carrie Spectrum.
Carrie Spectrum, Jersey girl. Did you catch that?
Yes, I did.
She is a Jersey girl. And again, somebody who has been at least in the cat fighting custom scene. So she's been in a ring. Definitely, I like this matchup here, Mike. I do. You know, I mean, Susanna Banana's not looking overly ripe right here. But when you put her up against Carrie Spout, I gotta stop with these puns. I'm sorry. I feel like we're losing ratings as I keep going on with this. In all, look, in all seriousness, Carrie Spectrum, she brings a wrestling background. Susanna Banana brings a fetish, BDSM background. Those two styles get to clash. Let's see who people want to vote for.
I was about to say, man, I was about to add a banana pun to you, man. She might get her banana splitted. She might have a ripe banana. We might have them damn green bananas. You want the green bananas? You want some yellow?
Yeah. I'm gonna stop because I feel like I'm about to get fired. So no, that's good. I want to see what's gonna happen. I want to see Susanna Banana go forward. I want to see Carrie Spectrum go. They're both. I hate to lose one of them, so I really hope the fans vote for their favorite one. But if Susie goes through, so will the puns.
Well, you know what else I got to say?
Save the puns.
No, I only got one more, bro. You know what I got to say? You know what I think the LFC audience should do? They should ring on their phone. And you know what they should ring to, Mr. Leon Hader?
What's that?
Ring, banana phone. All right, now we'll move on.
You're showing your age, sir. All right, let's go.
Sassy Boatwright is the next one. The motherfucker, Sassy Boatwright, Leon Hader.
Can we talk like that?
That's what she said. It's what her name is. She's the motherfucker, Sassy Boatwright. That motherfucker over there.
Oh, damn. It does say that, huh?
She did say that.
So she likes to talk a lot of shit then.
Oh, yeah, man. She's an indie.
What can you wait? I'm not gonna say it because my mom watches this show. You know what her thing says on her site? What does she claim? Her claim to fame? What she'll do in no particular order?
Oh my God! You can say it on this one just because I'm gonna start laughing.
You'll say the last one. She'll kick your ass.
Yep.
She'll steal your girl.
She'll fuck your.
And
mother.
What else? So what?
Fuck your mother.
Sassy Boatwright. Look, she's tall too. 5'9", 145 pounds. Talks a lot of shit. Mind games right here, Mike. Mind games. And a scrapper. You know what I mean? Like, is this someone like her? Looks like she would not go down without being knocked to the F out first. Very reminiscent of Rhea Ripley to me, as far as just having her own style, the short hair, very, very rebelistic, if you will.
What I like about her too is like the balls to the wall add to the edge. I mean, she's a pro wrestler, indie wrestler from technique to training wrestling out in Williamsburg, Brooklyn, New York. And I mean, when you have trainers like Johnny Rods at his school, which produced a lot of great talent, such as, Hugh Morris, Bill DeMott, the Dudleys, Matt Stryker, if you will, it's one of those things where she has the tools, she has the discipline, she has the character, and she has the fight, if you will. Also a fellow New Yorker, I might add. And she's taking on Amber Joe, the notorious Angel pro wrestler. Fighter.
Right. Hey, she's born British, calls herself the Queen of the South. Now I saw that show and I was actually in Mexico. So she's the Queen of South England or South Wales or South. Here's the thing. Sassy Boatwright, 5'9", 145 pounds. In any right, badass. But then you take a look at Amber Joe. Do you see how tall she is?
I did, man. Fucking 6 foot. Jeez Louise.
190 pounds. Definitely not one to sleep on either. Calls herself a force to be reckoned with. And, judging by her Instagram, she seems tough, leather clad, and ready to fight. So what happens when you take a badass in Sassy Boatwright from Brooklyn, New York, and you take the Queen of the South, one who's 5'9", one who's 5'11", one that talks shit, and one that looks like she can take it?
I mean, when you're also internationally known like she is, I mean, she was trained by Oliver Gray, former NXT tag team partner with Neville, former NXT tag team champions in the WWE. When you have that mindset, you have that pedigree, and you also have that fluidity. My God, guys, if you've not seen her work, check it out on the independent wrestling scene on YouTube. Look her up. She's one of those girls who was coming into LFC. She can kick your butt. She can take names, and she can do it with a smile on your face, much like Miss Sassy Boatwright. She's a scrapper, man. I'm going to say this right now. She's squirrely, Leon. She's squirrely. There's another term for everybody. She's squirrely. She's a squirrel trying to get a nut. That's it.
Yeah, we'll see if she gets it. Vote for her. Send her through. I want to see some promos from this girl. I want to see them from both of them. I want to hear Sassy talk about what she's gonna do to her opponent's mother, and then I want to hear the British response. I want to see if the Queen of the South is going to lose her candor and her the all hail the Queen. We'll see what happens.
God save the Queen, if you know what I mean. I will add this too, first and foremost, man. For those who've not seen Sassy Boatwright's promos, check it out on YouTube. But Amber Joe, we're gonna say this, man. When I think of UK, I'm a kid from the '90s, man. You could give us a little Euro pop, a little S Club 7. Maybe she watched some S Club 7 and had a little S Club party, if you will. Put on the 18s, put on all that good stuff, man. Don't turn around like Ace of Base. You already know this, man. It's me. It's the '90s Euro pop style. It's me.
Yeah. There we go. Let's see what happens, man.
Right. So next up, we have Jordan Blue. BLU 123 LOVE Jordan Blue. And let me tell you something about Jordan Blue, man. We're going to talk about this firsthand because she defeated Kara Hogan, AEW's Kara Hogan, Impact Wrestling's Kara Hogan.
Yes, you know what? But Kara Hogan, awesome.
Love her.
You know, put her name in the hat at LFC and got beat. It just goes to show, like, even an accomplished professional wrestler of the caliber of Kara Hogan, it was no match for another pro wrestler. Straight from Vallejo, California, in the Bay Area, we're talking about Jordan Blue.
West Side, and she was trained at the East Bay Pro Wrestling Academy, which is a great school, which has trained a lot of amazing people on the West Side. And she has taken on Havoc Chaos from the UK, powerlifter, wrestler, UK. My goodness gracious, man. We have so many women from that external beauty coming in there, lifting them weights, stakes and weights, if you will. I'm getting hungry just thinking about it, but my goodness gracious, we bring in that Havoc Chaos. It says it in the name, Havoc Chaos.
Hey, she is feisty. No relation to Terry London. But this girl, if you look at her Instagram, she's dark. She's sultry. She's wow, she's very, very almost intoxicating. I mean, I'm really putting her in the same group as Miss Hex. I see a lot of Genevieve Hex right here in this in this profile. But I'm going to say Jordan Blue, the All-American girl, not one to mess with either. She's an established professional wrestler from the Bay Area. Has a lot of I don't know if you see it, but what I'm looking at here, I'm seeing some comparisons to Carmella, just more of a brunette look to her. She has also been on AEW Dark, so also not one to sleep on. We got essentially a classically trained, properly trained professional wrestler taking on someone who, also known as a wrestler, is going to really bring that dark, you know, her name is Havoc Chaos. I mean, what type of parents name their kids that? I mean, that's so she already came out of the womb ready to cause some shit.
It's like in Impact Wrestling when Goldilocks was the interview, and her real name, because she was a musician, was Moonshadow. You already know you're coming out the hippie tree right there. So, I mean, when you have someone like Havoc Chaos, I mean, I want to put on a luchador mask, I want to put on some Slipknot, and I want to go to the psychosocial. It's one too, man, where it's intensity at its finest. And like you mentioned, Jordan Blue, I'm not sad, I'm not blue. She makes me happy because I'm happy. I feel like Pharrell. But at the end of the day as well, man, she's been on AEW Dark. A lot of wrestlers showcasing their talents on the YouTube platform for AEW. It's
Havoc Chaos is, I mean, it says born in the UK, but remember that encompasses a few countries. She's Scottish. I'm reading this now. She's from Scotland.
Scotland, sons of Scotland. You can't take away her freedom, but I think she's.
Man, I mean, I don't know. I just want to meet her in person. She seems like a fun time.
Well, okay. First and foremost, your looks aside. Well, okay, this is something that Joel Kane would do, and I love Joel Kane. I know you had.
Hey.
What?
Look, hey, a man can dream. When I say a good time, I meant someone to sit down and interview. You know, sometimes I get a little jealous and butthurt. You get all the cool interviews. And then, you know, when I get them, it's all business, it's all training, it's all let's hit some bags and do some takedowns. Oh, Leon, can I try this move on you? Oh, Leon, can I try this choke on you? So Havoc Chaos looks like she would offer a little bit more than just the standard, hi, nice to meet you. She'll probably come slithering in with a Scottish accent and but still, there's lots I can do with Jordan Blue too. We speak the same language. Really, it's up to the fans to vote for who they want to send them through to the next round.
Hey man, with my interviews and stuff, I'm lucky. I'm blessed. I love my job. Beauty, strength, and dominance. Call me. Next up, we have Roxy Riot, the cosplayer and wrestler, taking on Xena Wild. My goodness gracious, man! Who doesn't love a good cosplayer, and who doesn't love a good riot? Let's talk about Roxy Riot here, Leon.
Roxy Riot, aka Ivy Cosplay, 39,000 followers. Yo, her pictures are super, super professional. She's dressing up here as Jessica Rabbit, April O'Neil from the Ninja Turtles, Catwoman. Yo, she pulls off these looks and she pulls them off well. The Little Mermaid. But it's one thing to play the part, but can you follow through? I mean, I could tell from what I'm looking at, she's in great shape. And definitely be able to maintain these appearances. You do need to. 5'3", 115 pounds, but she also played hockey, so she's tough. Don't let the beauty fool you. She traded those hockey pads and skates for boxing gloves and wrestling tights. So not only can she dress well, look the part, play the cosplay, but she can also kick your ass. Roxy Riot, the Canadian cherry bomb.
Yes, that's very nice. And I look at it from a cherry bomb side of things too, as well. I mean, when you have that type of, how the Canadian destroyer, if you will, I mean, it's not just a wrestling move. It is also a very apropos mentioned and a nice little nickname. But when you look at people like her opponent, Frannie Duran, another one from Venezuela, Leon.
You're going that way. Oh my gosh. From Venezuela, AKA Lady Queen. Frannie Duran, it says here, his hometown is Paris. Born in Venezuela, living now in Paris, a world-traveled athlete, right? Also an Army brat. So she is armed forces, personal trainer, been around the world. Don't let her 5'1" frame fool you. And I think what Roxy Riot may bring a little bit of style and grace to a fight. Frannie Duran brings the endurance, brings the stamina, and brings the competition. So this is interesting. You got a couple of athletes here on the shorter end of the spectrum, but does hard work, training, and sacrifice beat out playing the part?
Oh, we shall see. This is another one that I really have my eye on. And looking at someone like Frannie, which, by the way, when I think of Fran, and I always think of Fran Drescher with that voice, that coffee talk. But this,
don't tarnish her image.
No, I'm gonna. First of all, hold on. Listen where I'm going with this. First and foremost, annoying voice, but she is a beautiful. Fran Drescher is a beautiful lady. Frannie,
absolutely.
Okay, here it's one of those things too, man. That's the first thing that comes to my mind. Okay, I'm a pop culture nerd. Leave me alone. But it's one of those things too when it comes to Frannie Duran and it comes with Roxy Riot. Internationally known, they're known to rock a microphone and they're known to rock a wrestling, man. Rocking some heads, throwing some bodies, dropping bows on them. And you're talking about bending around the world. I think we found our babies. And I also think we're sitting on top of the world like we're Brandy and Mace, man. We'll be here all day. But we're not going to be here all day because we got some more bout to talk about. Next,
I don't know, and I don't know why.
Right, Lisa stands.
I don't always like catch your references, but sometimes I do know the lyrics.
Okay.
Not as good as you. Sometimes I do.
Well,
but no, we'll see what happens, man. Those are two athletic performers, equally matched. Again, will endurance beat out style? We'll see.
Hey, at least I went with Lisa Stansfield and Brandy and Mace. I could have went the Red Hot Chili Peppers round and talked about around the world. Would you have gotten that or no?
Yes.
Okay, so moving on, we have Melanie Monroe, the adult star, Evolve. Another one coming from the amazing Ariel Alexis promotion. She's doing her thing, and bro, we got to sing it. It's a new edition up in here. She's taking on Candy Girl. You're on my world. You're so sweet. You're a special treat. Ooh. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's first talk about Melanie Monroe up in here, man. M squared in the building. Melanie Monroe.
Sorry, I was eating my candy, girl. Let's see. Melanie Monroe, Vegas born. Look, we got a local now, huh?
Right.
Ready to fight in lingerie. Now, she's already wrestled for Ultimate Surrender and Evolve fights, so she's proved herself. 5'8", 160 pounds. She is no stranger to combat. So she may be new to LFC, but not new to fighting. And looking at her Instagram, she definitely is voluptuous. Don't let this blonde bombshell fool you. We talked about the girl with the assets in the beginning. What was her name?
Yes, we talked about Susan K and Victoria Cat, and we talked about Savannah Fox.
Well, add Melanie Monroe to the list. Just a blonde version. This is yeah, she looks like she isn't going to be easily submitted. I'll say that. Like I said, she's not small by any means. She definitely has the meat to back it up. And I mean, but she's got Candy Girl. Tell us about her.
Man, she is a boxing competitor. She is one of those girls, man, that luchas.
Hold on, my dog's barking.
Where my dog's at? R.I.P. DMX. So Candy Girl is one of those girls, man. We're talking about Mexico. We're talking about the luchadora style. She's got some boxing. She's got wrestling. Oh, little cute doggy right there, Leon. She's got the boxing. She's got the wrestling side of things. She's got it now down pat. She reminds me of, and dude, this kind of intertwines here. It's the LFC Madness last time. Remember we had Jade going to the finals? Very similar in Jade style, the luchadora style, man. Very Mexico-ish. And those two,
yeah.
Right, yeah.
Look at this. Look, she's really, really lean and slender. Sorry, she smells the candy girl on my breath. Candy Girl, 5'8", but 125 pounds, super slender, and you know has a history, and it looks like a backing of this session wrestling. Plenty of fights that can be viewed on her Facebook, Candy Girl Official. She looks tough. I mean, tall, lanky, but you know, she coming from Monterrey, Mexico. Who else is from Monterrey, Mexico, Mike Larkin?
Oh God, you're gonna put me on the spot. Are we gonna talk about your girl, friggin' Monica the Flower Bomb Garcia? We gonna go that route? Did I get it wrong?
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. Look, coming from that same family of wrestlers out there in Monterrey and in Central Mexico. Candy Girl, she looks sweet.
A special treat.
Right? But just like Candy and for Melanie Monroe, she might be all bad for her. We'll see if you know the ultimate surrender and evolved fighter can outlast a Latina bringing the heat, bringing the candy, bringing the trying to think of the Mexican candies that taste like the mango.
Oh, well, for me, if you give me some candy, if you give me like a Hershey's Kiss, or if you just give me any type of candy, I'm happy because that's how I like it. I got it like that. That's what I like. I feel like Bruno Mars. I think that sweetness and that delight, if you will, I think it's going to be one of those things to make another New Edition reference. Candy Girl's going to hit her off when it comes to Melanie Monroe.
Hey, said, don't let the sweet name fool you. This girl can be very mean in the ring and likes to make her rivals scream in pain. Melanie Monroe looks easier said than done, Mike Larkin.
Reminds me of basketball here, and I'll tell you why about Melanie Monroe. If we can have Earl the Pearl Monroe, she's making it look a slam dunk on that girl, Candy Girl, man.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, man. I think that rounds up the LFC Madness for this round, huh? How much more time we got till voting? When does voting end?
The voting ends in approximately 5 days, people. So you got till the weekend to cast in your vote.
Well, what's the date? Because I don't know when this is going to post. So.
Sure. April 20. Oh, God. What the hell is today's date? Hold on. Give it about.
Right now, it's the 20th. I don't know when this is getting posted because.
All right, guys, give it to April 22nd, April 23rd, over the weekend. The 22nd. Give it to the weekend.
Okay. Hey, guys, vote. Go to lingeriefc.com. Check out your favorite fighter. Throw them $1. Throw them 5, 10, 100. Let them know you care. Send them through so we can keep talking about them. And you already heard some of my favorites. I don't put all my stuff out there because I know Joel is watching. I know Audrey, I don't think she watches at all. Well, she does because I'm on it. She's not listening to anything I'm saying or you're saying. Her eyes are just fixated on me like that. Hey, my poster should be coming out soon. The blue team poster and the pink team poster. Where's the black team poster? Mike, I know you know the people in LFC admin.
I'm sure it'll be coming very, very soon.
All right, and make sure I'm on the poster too, because I saw that Audrey was on there. No one wants to see Joel Kane, but I know they want to see Leon Hader. They want to look. I didn't grow this beard out for nothing, right? I want to be on the poster. So you make sure you talk to the president, you talk to the prez, you talk to the CEO, CFO, COO, and make sure Leon is on the POster. All right.
Before we do close this out, we were talking about this, and I got to bring this up, man, because LFC 36 Booty Camp 4 matches have already been announced. So a couple of them have. We have the opener with Amber the Pixie Killer and Betty Brickhouse, Mighty, just letting it all hang out. We have the main event of Jolene Hex, the champ against Jenny Bloody Valentine. And now we have the LFC Madness, the first 1 and 2. We got the runner-ups going against each other, and Bella Rockefeller and Sinister Shaylin. And we got Bella Madison against Sheena the Hungarian Bathory, the 2 winners of the first 2, man. Is going to be lit.
Hey, and of course, the finalists of this competition will also be in action. So make sure, and also some other surprises that have yet to be released. So make sure you guys stay on top of lingeriefc.com, become fans of the YouTube channel. Millions and millions of views up there. Thank you for all your support. Mike, I'm gonna let you close it out, but hey, we'll be back same time, same place. We'll talk about the winners of the next LFC Madness 4 round 2, 3.
Oh, we're going.
Whoever moves on, that's what we're talking about.
Going into round 3 in the next one. Also, I will say this, guys, go to lingeriefc.com, as Leon so eloquently put it there. Go to the YouTube, check out the LFC podcast network, the LFC network on Roku, where you can get the LFC podcast. You're up there, and many people are from the LFC podcast side of things. We got events, LFC Exposed. We got a lot of stuff coming to the LFC network on Roku. Download the Roku, man, where you can see these faces. You know you want to see these faces and the beautiful women that come with it. You know you do.
And I heard they were complaining because we don't put any pictures of the girls up there. They get tired of looking at your mug, man.
Stop player hating. I'm not a player. I just talk a lot. Big pun. So for Leon Hader, my name is Mike Larkin. We'll see you guys in the next edition, and hopefully, thankfully, maybe, somewhat, you won't have anything in your face coming this next LFC event. Peace out, everybody.
I was holding that pose for a long time, man. We'll see you next time.